everyone, so I'm just going to get right into it. Today's topic, I guess, is centered around music and voices. I am a sucker for a good voice. They can hit me like right in the chest. A lot of people like to kind of joke that they want Morgan Freeman to narrate their life. I, however, would prefer someone like Tony J, where he's still alive, of course. And if you don't know who that is, he did a lot of voice acting. He was Judge Frollo in Hunchback of Notre Dame, Shere Khan in Tailspin, and my personal favorite would be Megabytes, the villain in Reboots, which is a fairly obscure show, but 90s animated, very awesome. I would recommend checking it out. But as such, a lot of my favorite bands are so because of the lead's voice, or at least that's one of the main factors. For example, Jared Leto in 30 Seconds to Mars, Rob Thomas in Matchbox 20, even David Draymond from Disturbed. I'm also a sucker for well-done covers, especially if they are a different genre than the original. A good example being the cover of Taylor Swift's Blank Space by I Prevail, which I really wanted to include for you guys to actually see and hear, but it was going to get tagged by copyright, so I'll just leave a link to it down below and you can check it out a bit later and see what you think. And then there is this guy, Jonathan Young. I was actually exposed to him by my boyfriend. He was playing the cover that Mr. Young did for This Is Halloween. Personally, that wasn't too much to my liking because there was some screamy stuff and that's just not my thing. But there's also a couple of Phantom of the Opera covers, which are just freaking perfect.
No more talk of darkness. Forget these wide-eyed fears. I'm here, nothing can harm you. My words will warm and calm you. Let me be your freedom. Let daylight dry your tears. I'm here with you, beside you, to guard you and to guide you.
Just with the tone and the clarity of his voice is just very good and versatile, so it works with a lot of the songs that he's chosen to cover. And there's a lot of Disney covers, which I know a lot of you are out there are huge Disney fans, so that would be worth checking out. And if they ever reboot, I think he would make a really good choice for the voice of Megabyte or whatever villain they may have. And aside from This Is Halloween, I've liked pretty much everything I've heard so far, and I did make sure to listen to a handful of songs just to make sure I was giving a more fair review, not just based on a song or two. So I definitely think he's worth checking out. I'll leave the link to his channel down below. And before you go, make sure to leave a comment and with any suggestions for new reviews, and of course subscribe to stay up to date.